Welcome back, I'm Felix, and today I am reacting to Kabir. He's in America, and he's at the gun range getting ready to fire some guns. So I thought it'd be interesting to see his reaction. He's in Texas. He has some other videos. I think I'm watching this one out of order, but I'm going to go back and probably react to all his videos. I like watching his reactions. I've even reacted to him reacting to stuff. So I can't wait to see how he likes shooting guns in America. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's shoot them up.
A lot of Americans that are watching this will be like, that's no big deal, but this is really new to me.
Wow.
Yeah, if you're not used to that, it's a culture shock.
Look at this. This is unreal.
Do you want to get out?
I do.
Take them home.
Staccato XL.
Unfortunately, we don't have the one I really like, which is the XC. XC is we're getting it worked on by Staccato. They do a really good
It's
job.
a 50 caliber round. It's almost as big as my hand. That is incredible.
Yeah, I could never get into collecting guns. This is an expensive hobby to get into, and I'd rather get into car collecting.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Okay, so we're about to take the class. We're about to take an intro into handgun class, which I definitely need because I've never used a handgun before. So yeah, this should be fun.
It has been, sorry for all the pauses in the beginning here, it's just some things popping in my head. Like, I haven't fired a gun in a long time. Like, I've fired a rifle, a couple of rifles, but actually I've never fired a handgun. Unless you count a toy handgun. Otherwise, I've never fired a handgun. But I mainly fired rifles. I wonder how many other people haven't actually fired a handgun. Because you think, oh, they probably fired a handgun, but if you're a hunter, you don't really need a handgun. So it's possible they haven't even fired one either.
To slide in everything we're going to do. Cool. So we've got that done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hold the gun in a manner that's going to prevent us from getting a slide bite. Slide bite is when this thing comes back and you have a piece of skin back there.
Okay.
So a lot of people will go like this thinking that's the correct way to shoot.
Right.
What do you see wrong with that? You have something in the way that's going to come.
Oh yeah.
This is going to come back regardless of whatever's in the way. This is metal and skin.
And if your hand's that's going to hit your hand.
Yep.
Right.
Metal against skin.
Yes, another pause. My aunt was firing a handgun. She told me about this, where she was holding the gun, but her thumb, was in the way. Like, she was holding the gun. I'm trying to think. Basically, like, she was holding the gun. Let's see if I can get it. And oh, I'm on the wrong side. I had it right. Basically, she had her thumb in the way of the slide hammer. So when that thing went back, it broke her thumb, and it never healed right. Like, there's a bump now right here on her thumb. So yeah, she learned a valuable lesson that day. Watch where you put your thumb. So yeah, it's because in TV shows and stuff, you know, if you know guns, you know they're not holding right. Like, as a kid, you thought it was cool that, you know, they're dual wielding. You can't really dual wield handguns because they got a nice kickback to them. So, you know, it's fantasy is awesome, but reality, you're not doing that.
Who wins every time?
Metal.
Metal. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the gun just like this. See how my fingers are here, thumbs here, index finger. So now what I'm going to do is just gently place this hand right here so my thumbs are right there, so you're on top of each other.
Okay.
See how I'm just wrapped around just like that? Now that you're on target or ready to go, you just line up your sights just like that. Your turn.
Right. Okay, so it was kind of
Take this one.
right
here.
Screwing up already. Gonna lose that thumb. That's what I was talking about. That's pretty much how I think that's how she was holding it, really. Like, I don't have a gun to really demonstrate, but her thumb was in the way. Did you see how his thumb was? If he left his thumb down, it would have got broken.
Just lean this. And then we're going to drive our thumbs forward. So point your thumbs at the target. So go ahead and point at Steve. Let's get those thumbs long and long. Yeah. Okay. Come up a little bit. There you go. Just like that. Just like that.
Okay.
So now what we're going to do is raise this up eye level. You're going to look through this V. What you're going to do is take this little green ball and put it right in that basket.
Okay, there we go.
All right. So it's either a right eye or left eye dominant, whichever you're strongest with.
Yeah, right eye.
You still see that target or that front post?
Nope.
All right, so get this guy eye level to where you see
Okay.
that front post.
Oh, yeah, I still see
All
it.
right, that front post, perfect. That's how you want it every time. You want this thing right in the middle of this
Okay.
guy and even on the top.
Okay.
So when this guy's there, you're going to put that right in the center of that bullseye,
Right.
and that's how you're going to get right on target.
Okay.
I just watched him talk about that, and I probably couldn't hit the bullseye for the same my life. I mean, I knew about the aiming and all that, but like I said, I haven't fired a gun in a long time, and I don't know if and as for dominant eye, I was thinking which eye is dominant. I'm losing my vision, not like going blind, but as I get older, my vision's getting blurry, and it sucks because I used to have 20/20 vision. I don't know why I haven't been an eye doctor in forever, but yeah, it's amazing. You know, that little dot up front. You know, if you don't have that perfect in there, you know, you're going to miss your target. And I remember shooting the gun with the rifle, and I think I have it lined up, and I'm shooting the dirt, or I'm shooting almost over the target. It's like, geez. It took me a moment to get lined up. I remember finally getting the target and getting it right. Same with bow and arrows. Is like, well, no, not the same. Those are different because the wind really affects those. But yeah, he's talking about that. I was like, oh yeah, I remember all that. And video game, it's not the same in video games, by the way. Yeah, because one, you don't have the recoil, and two, it is different when you fire a real one versus the video game.
All right, so now that we've got this part done, we've got grip, we've got the sight line. Let's go ahead and put our finger on the trigger. All right, so we want just a little bit of finger on the trigger.
Just a little bit. Okay.
Not your whole finger.
Take this guy and split her right in half.
Okay. There we go.
All right, so now you're lined up on target. You're using this top front post right into that rear post. Now I want a nice, clean, slow trigger pull.
Nice, clean, slow.
Perfect, just like that. All right, take your finger off the trigger. Hold tight. I'm going to rack it again.
Okay.
All right, let's do it again.
All right. Nice, clean, slow.
Nice and slow. Perfect, just like that every time. What I'm looking for is to see how much barrel movement we have by squeezing that trigger. So if you do it too fast, your barrel will dip down like that.
Okay.
If you're right-handed, that's usually what we all do. It'll always go just like that every time. So a nice slow trigger pull will keep this thing right lined up with your target.
Okay.
Nice and slow, go for it. Perfect. You're feeling a little bit of a flinch there. That's pretty normal for our first-time shooters. Until you get good and comfortable with that recoil, you're going to have a little bit of that.
Yeah.
And that's also going to make your gun dip just a little bit because you're fighting that recoil. And a lot of people will push down to try and get that to correct itself.
Okay.
Let the gun do what it's going to do no matter what. You're not going to win.
I was just curious. I wonder if this is a real gun or just a prop gun. Like it doesn't actually fire. Because I kind of wonder about, you know, the gun training, gun safety. Do they use real guns? Is those real bullets? I hope it's a prop gun because you never know. You'll get that one idiot. There's always one. There's always one idiot that's just not listening, and next thing you know, someone's shot.
All right, go ahead and send one into the chamber.
Send one into the. Oh, yeah.
All right, remember to keep our finger off the trigger.
Yep, off the trigger and the.
There we go.
There we go.
Good,
Yep.
good. It takes a little while once
Yeah,
you get
yeah,
there.
little bit.
Yep, once you get it there. All right, so bang, bang, bang. We've shot 5 rounds, and then all of a sudden we have a malfunction.
Okay.
So when that happens, we're going to do step 1, drop the magazine.
Okay, drop the mag.
Yep,
So
nope.
that's-
Magazine would be that one there.
Oh,
Finger
right,
off the
drop
trigger.
mag,
Drop the
Yeah.
mag. All right, step 2. What do you think it's going to be?
Yep.
Work that slide. There we go. Don't worry about the bullets. Let's check real quick to see if there's anything in that chamber. All right, we got
Nope.
everything out.
Yep.
Let's take that magazine,
Okay.
load her back up.
Load it back up.
All right, send one to the chamber.
Send one into the chamber.
All right, you're ready to rock and roll. Bang, bang, bang. All right,
Okay.
let's get the gun unloaded.
So unload.
Good.
Up,
You got it.
up.
Bam, bam.
Empty.
Yep,
And
you
then-
got it.
Okay.
Then we'd have to load up another magazine, go to town, and have fun. that's pretty much it in a nutshell. There's really not a whole lot of complicated stuff you got to worry about. It's just following a sequence of orders. Step 1, magazine. Step 2, slide. That's for loading, unloading. Magazine first, slide second. A malfunction. Magazine first, slide second.
Just getting into the rhythm.
Getting into the rhythm. So a little review. We're going to go over
Shots of the bullet.
what the gun rules were. Do you remember what gun rule number 1 was?
Oh, yes. It's keep it pointed at Steve.
Gun is always loaded.
Gun is always loaded.
Until
Assume
you
it's
physically
always
load.
yes.
Yep.
Always.
I was going to say that if did anyone catch that, how especially the instructor made sure not to point it at anyone. He always turned away. And then Kabir was doing the same thing, making sure to point away. That's what he's talking about. Always point at Steve. Never, like he said, always assume the gun is loaded. Even if you know you just unloaded, assume it's loaded. Because that's how accidents happen. You assume, I unloaded. It's good. Boom. You done shot someone and possibly taken someone's life. So always assume it's loaded. Don't play around with guns. They're not a toy. I know someone's all those toy guns, but real guns, they're not toys. They're to be taken serious. But yeah, always assume it's loaded. Even though I haven't fired a gun in a long time, that's one rule I always remember. Always assume it's loaded. Never point it at anyone. Even like the, I can't think of what caliber or what gun it is. The ones where you load and you gotta it basically almost like you're breaking it in two and you gotta load the shells in it. Even if you have that open, you still don't point it at anyone. Anything could happen. You could accidentally knock it back and then boom, you done shot someone. So yeah, no matter what the gun is, always assume it's loaded. And one of the things, you may talk about it here in a second, but did you notice how he was clearing it? He was doing it more than once. And it wasn't like he did it one, two, sometimes I've seen people do it 3 times. They'll do it a couple times, and you saw how he was looking in the barrel. He just makes sure you should see daylight. If you don't see daylight, there's something in there, and you need to get that out. So you try to clear it. If that's not working, you may have to disassemble the gun. But otherwise, that's why he was looking down the barrel, just to make sure there was nothing in it. And once again, gun safety. Always assume it's loaded. Seriously, don't play around with guns. They're not a toy. They're fun to shoot if you're into that. It's not for everyone. I know I'm talking a lot about this. Just I cannot emphasize how you need to take this serious. People who don't take this serious. What the worst part is, the people who don't take this serious are the ones who get people killed, which pisses me off. It's like you didn't take it serious and you took someone else's life. And, you know, I hate to say it, it's like, why couldn't you just play with this by yourself, so to speak? But anyway, let's get back to it.
Gun rule 2.
Point it at Steve.
Let's go. Did the class. Passed it, I think. Now ready to make something go.
Of course you passed it. You would be shooting. If he's at a good gun range, if he didn't pass, they would not let him shoot. So just to let you guys know. Sadly, there are some bad ones that just don't care. I want to jump ahead here. Well, not on the video, but just to say, if you saw all those bullets there, if you drop something over on that side, do not go get it. Do not go get it. Tell the instructor. They'll either get everyone to stop shooting, depending on what it is. If it's a magazine, they may have another magazine for you to use and just leave that one. But yeah, do not crawl over there or climb under that. I don't think you can climb. Most of them I don't think you can climb under. But do not try to go over there because you might get shot. Not only is it just gun safety, but common sense. You don't want to be on the side where the bullets are flying. Oh. How tall is he? Yeah, that's correct. The cameraman gets to take a couple shots.
bro. So, pinky here, push all the way down, release immediately. All right. You want to try it? Make sure you use your right hand. Nope. So you're doing that. Don't do it. Do it like this. Pushing it straight down. This is pressing onto your pinky. You're holding it back with your pinky.
Right. Okay. So hold it.
Yeah. And then push it straight down.
Straight down.
See how it got stuck? I'll give it a slight slap. No, slap behind here.
Okay.
There we go. Now it's ready to fire.
Okay.
All right. Now after you fire all 6 rounds, all 8 rounds, you will see the piece of metal pops up. If you could retrieve, no, so this piece right here.
Okay.
If you could retrieve it, that
It looks like it's under there. It looks like you can climb under there.
would be great. But if it falls down range, just leave it down range and let us know, okay?
So I'm saying
We do
earlier.
need this back.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and pick the gun. Fire 8 rounds.
So what position is like
So it's like a rifle. So you can be holding your grips right here. Finger straight.
I've never fired anything like
Okay,
this.
so finger straight, finger straight.
Okay.
Like that. Finger straight.
I wonder how long he's been an instructor. I don't know how long he's been an instructor or anything about it. The reason I bring that up is like, I don't think he realized he's talking to someone who's never fired a gun, has no clue what they're doing, because he's talking to him like he should know this. Some people do that without realizing they're doing it, so I'm kind of wondering if he's doing that without realizing he's doing it.
Put your right feet further back behind you. Bring it up. You're gonna aim with a little small circle. You're gonna aim with this little small blade right here. All in the middle. Lean forward. Not lean back. Always lean forward. Pick it off safe. I don't like it. Little thing inside the trigger. Finger inside the trigger. Push it forward. Fire when ready. Aim low. Okay. Do not aim at the head.
Wow.
Look at that. Wow. Guns are loud. No, did you see it? It popped up out of there.
Process again, all right?
Okay.
All right, man. Enjoy.
Thank you. Wow. Oh my God. All right.
I've never seen anyone load it like that. To be honest with you, I don't think there's just one way to load it. But I also think he might have been trying to get him to load it like that so he wouldn't get pinched. That's one thing I've learned in life is like if someone tries to tell you there's only one way to do something, depending on what it is, sometimes there really is only one way to do something depending on what it is. But as for this, I don't know if that's the only way you can load it. I've seen people load it, like some people just smack it real quick, which is probably not the best way to do it, but I've seen people load it a little different than this and not get pinched. So there's probably a few ways you can load it. I wouldn't say there's a lot, but there's probably a few.
Damn. I can't.
I think he's leaning back. That's something else I just thought of. A lot of ranges won't let you do rapid fire. And I was thinking about that, why that is. When he was doing that training thing, it kind of dawned on me that with rapid fire, you're more likely to get a jam. So that could be the reason why they don't allow rapid fire. It does look like he's leaning back more. Hey, look at that.
Oh, that thing is insane. The first one was crazy. This one is like different universe. the power, like I've got all my weight behind it. Like I'm not a small guy, but it's even pushing me. Like I can't even control the thing. Like it's insane. Like guys, you have to experience this. Like any Brits watching this, any British people, any people that aren't Americans, you need to get to Texas. You need to try this thing out because I mean, this is powerful, powerful, powerful.
I need to find a gun range around here now. I want to go shoot some guns.
Let's get you loading it. I don't think I got you loading it in.
Huh?
I don't think I had you loading it in one end.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought he double shot was someone next to him. Oh, this guy jam.
Man. Yeah, this is crazy. I didn't expect it to be so fun. Like, just, yeah. Crazy experience. Definitely do it again.
Oh. There we go. When I was talking about rapid fire, I meant like with the single handgun or the rifle he was using. Some people can pull the trigger faster. Those aren't really meant to do rapid fire, so that's what I was talking about. Those.
Holy I mean, the M1 Grand is crazy. This is like a different universe. Different universe. Max read. Okay.
Got 3 that time.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
Don't take care of yourself.
Oh.
That was interesting. I loved his reaction to first time firing a gun. But again, like I was saying, remember gun safety. So, but yeah, that was interesting. I'm going to check out his other videos. I think he posted 4. I want to say it was 4 videos he just posted about it. So I'm definitely going to check them out. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and everyone take care. Later.